How did you get the tutorial job?
So there were auditions. They asked for, this was just after COVID, and there were still some restrictions in place, so there were no physical auditions. I somehow saw it online. I do not know how, but I saw it. And I'd worked with James before. So I used to have a cooking show on YouTube. And this was a collaboration between a classmate of mine who's a lawyer, is James. She's an entertainment lawyer. So she knows James Omokwe. And she was like, you know what, I think the three of us can come together and do a cooking show. So I will bring my legal skills. James will bring his production skills. You will bring your cooking skills. And I was supposed to market it, and I'm horrible at marketing, and sell it and blah, blah, blah. That didn't work. But we did 7 episodes. Stellar production, as in his production. So when I saw the audition and I saw that he was behind the production house, I sent him a message and I said to him, I said, I'm going to audition for this. I just wanted you to know. And I'm not telling you because I want you to choose me. I just want you to know that I'm going to audition. So when you see the tape, you know that I'm auditioning. And he was like, he knows how many people have come to him and said, you know, I'm really good at this too. So he did come out and say, yeah, he knows her, but he didn't, when it was time to choose, he did not. He didn't. So they were like, we do a self-tape, send it in. And I did that. So I auditioned, I sent in my self-tape, and then they sent me a script and asked me to audition for a particular part. So I auditioned for that part. And then they now sent me another script for another part. So what I found out was when I got on set that the first part that they gave me, the lifespan of the character was very short. The second part that they gave me, I was there for, I think, so it was a 260 episode series. I think I did 170 episodes. So obviously they saw something. And then when they sent that second part, they said to me that, well, the first one, they said, oh, so when you're doing the self-tape, do like you're on set. I had to call James. I said, I don't understand. What do you mean by I should do? He said, so set the stage like you're on set. I turned my sewing room upside down. I said the place like I was on set. I'm like, what? And then I recorded with my laptop and my phone. And then I told them, I said, you know, I don't know. Then I didn't know anything about editing. I said, I don't know how to edit it together. So I'm just going to send you guys the truth. And I got the word that they called me back. So somebody that has been very instrumental in guiding me in my acting journey is Funlola Aofiyebi. And I cannot thank her enough. Because every time somebody comes to me, I go to Funlola. And I'm like, okay, Funlola, this person has come. They said this, they've said this. What should I do? Without any... Funlola she just opens up herself to me, and she continues to do so. And it's not something that you find in the industry, right? Because there were a few people that I have known for years who have been acting even before I even thought about acting. So Funlola has always been, she has an open door policy for me. It doesn't matter how busy she is. It doesn't matter what she's doing. It doesn't matter what's going on in her life. With this acting journey, Funlola is my greatest, aside from my family. And Funlola is family. I've known Funlola since my AIT days. And that is very rare in the industry. Very, very rare. People view each other as competition. And I have actually mentioned it to a couple of people when I first thought, okay, you know what, I think I want to come back into acting. When I mention acting and I say I'm looking for opportunities, if I send a message, that message never gets responded to. But if I send another message on something entirely different, I get a response. And I'm like, I can't take your shine. The fact that I'm coming to you is because you've been there. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to, you know, say, okay, do this. So for me, what I do for people, so I now have, I always save people's numbers. So once I save your number, there's a label. Are you an actor? If an opportunity comes to me, even if I'm going to vie for that opportunity, I spread the word. Because you never know who's going to get it, right? And just because you don't get it doesn't mean that somebody else should not have an opportunity to, you know, take a shot at it. And we've got to look at life like that. It's not a dog. I wasn't raised that way. It's not a dog eat dog. Because when you eat the dog, and then what? But if you give somebody else an opportunity, I mean, it's a plus. Even if you don't get it. Sometimes there was something I auditioned for. And the network came back and said, oh, that because I was already on Dust. They didn't. When I saw the first episode, and I saw the people that they chose. I went back to the producer and I said to them, I said, I'm really glad for the choices that they chose. I said, because these people truly embody. The persons came back to me, I said, but you were really good as well. But I said, you don't need to, I know I'm good. I said, but these people are doing what, they fit the role. And then I now went back, because I know one of the actors personally, and I went back to that actor and I said, it's amazing, because she was on Dust. I'm like, it's like chalk and cheese. You are so good at what you do. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so very much. If somebody is doing a phenomenal job, say they're doing a phenomenal job. It does not, it's not, is it changing the color of my skin? No. Is it going to stop the opportunity that's come my way? No.
Thank you very much. I was almost going to call you Coco because that is the name I knew you back from AIT, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. But okay, thank you very much. What happened to the name Coco? You dropped it.
It was a name for a particular program. It's not mine. It was the owners of the program that gave us the name. So there was no way that I was going to use it.
Okay. It's okay. I'm going to scratch that part of the interview. Thank you very much, Eyiyemi.